Organic agriculture. What is organic agriculture? Organic agriculture is doing agriculture following natural principles in an area with no toxic residues, avoiding contamination from chemicals in the soil, the water, and in the air. It emphasizes the improvement of soil, conservation of biodiversity and farm ecology, and absence of chemical fertilizers and insecticide use. In doing organic agriculture, there is a core standard with 4 parts that farmers must implement and strictly comply with. The 4 parts consist of field practice, contamination prevention, organic input use, and post-harvest handling. Organic field practice. Every organic farm must record all agricultural input used and will use organic systems exclusively. Only farmers registering to the organic project for the first year are permitted to produce organically in only certain fields or parallel crops, and the following year they must use organic agriculture in all fields. Ranches, farms, gardens, and fields must be completely chemical-free, without the use of pesticides and insecticides made from herbs mixed with chemicals. Only chemical-free herbal pesticides may be used. Trees in public places may not be cut down or invaded. When intercropping legumes in the field or doing mixed cropping with various types of plants, those plants mustn't use chemicals or insecticides. Organic materials such as leaves, branches, or rice straw must not be burned. Annual crops have a transition period of 12 months when changing from a conventional farm to an organic farm, or a period of time based on the certification standard applied for. Only products harvested after the transition period can be considered organic crops. Perennial crops or woody plants have an 18th-month transition period, or a period of time based on the certification standard applied for. Only products harvested after the transition period can be considered organic crops. Prohibited inputs include chemical fertilizer, weedicide, herbicide, and all types of synthetic hormones. Permitted inputs include mixed organic fertilizers such as humus, compost, liquid biofertilizer, microorganisms, and green manure. Organic material should be used for mulching in order to cover weeds and retain soil moisture. Contamination prevention. Plants in fields using chemical or conventional farming must be plants of different generations from those in organic fields. If adjacent fields use lateral field spraying of chemicals, organic farms must have a buffer zone by planting rows of guard plants, which are higher than the plants in the chemical field, and different types of plants than the ones in the organic field. These guard plants in the buffer zone are not considered organic crops. Organic farms must have a buffer zone to prevent water contamination, such as a trench, ridge, channel, or row of bushes, as recommended by project consultants, around the organic area in order to filter chemicals. Equipment may not be used by both agricultural systems, such as chemical injection tanks used to inject medicinal herbs in organic farms. Organic products may not be mixed with non-organic products from neighbors or relatives, and must be clearly separated from chemical products. They may not be stacked, separated, or packaged next to chemical products. Chemicals must not be sprayed in facilities storing or packaging organic products. Farmers must have a standard to prevent soil erosion. Organic inputs. Farmers must record inputs, raw materials, sources of material inputs, and yield quantities of organic products at all times. Plants that are adapted, modified, or GMO crops may not be used. Organic seeds and graft trees or supplies from project consultants must be used. Herbal products must be used in preventing and disposing of weeds such as neem, galangal, ginger, citronella grass, or chili. Organic seeds must not be mingled with chemicals or pesticides, and graft trees may not be soaked with synthetic hormones. Municipal, urban, compost, or commercial compost may not be used without prior permission from the project consultants. Don't use human excretions as fertilizer. Chicken dung from closed system farms cultivated with high density in small cages may not be used. However, chicken dung from local farms or free-range areas may be used as fertilizer. Synthetic hormones may not be used for growing plants. Post-harvest handling and management. Bags or containers for packaging organic products must be supplied from the project only. Bags or containers for packaging organic products must specify the producer's name, manufacturer, member code, and product status. The storage of all kinds of products must conform with the standard or requirements of the internal control system, such as being harvested at the appropriate time, and the quality must be in line with the type of product. Moreover, the principle of quality before quantity must be upheld.